I was asked to explain this. I'm always up for a good little mansplaining, so let's do this. This is my post from Facebook on October 7th, 2025. This news just hit. The Nobel Prize in Physics 2025 was awarded jointly to John Clark, Michael H. Devereaux, and John M. Martinez for, quote, the discovery of macroscopic quantum mechanical tunneling and energy quantization in an electric circuit. What the hell does that mean? When I went and did a little reading on it, they basically created a circuit that could fit in the palm of your hand that exhibited both quantum mechanical properties and macroscopic electric qualities. Let me explain that just a little bit more. First of all, you have to understand what quantum is. The quantum is an idea. It's an idea that says that you can take anything, doesn't matter what the thing is, and subdivide it only so far. Meaning, I could take my mouse and I could cut that mouse in half. And I could take half a mouse and cut that part in half. And then take that part and cut that in half. And half and half and half and half. And eventually, I would get all the way down to a point, a little piece of that mouse, that I couldn't cut down anymore. That is a quantum state. Electrons are supposedly that. Photons are that. And this is where mainstream science gets really stupid. They say that there are 17 of them. Actually, they said there's a lot more, but it's just stupid. It's just stupid. But that's the idea of quantum, that there is a discrete little entity that you can't subdivide anymore. Okay? Let's go back to this. Quantum mechanical tunneling. What is that? That is the idea that you can take these little quantum particles, and in this case, I'm going to use raisinets because I've got a bowl full of raisinets here. Ooh, lab food. And you have a whole bunch of quantum particles, and the more you get, the more likely that you're going to get a quantum tunneling effect. So what you need are a whole bunch of quantum particles, you need a barrier, and then something magical happens. And it's essentially magic. That all of these particles are moving on one side of the barrier, and all of a sudden, poof! One of the particles appears on the other side of the barrier. They don't know how it gets there. They imagine that it tunnels through the barrier. We don't know. That's quantum tunneling, okay? They also talked about